Hello friends and welcome back to episode 3 of our Crusader Kings 3 Royal Court playthrough as the High Chiefdom of Prussia. You can see, if I zoom out, that we are in fact getting ever closer to forming the Kingdom of Lithuania. If I click here, you can see that we are in fact only 3 counties away from creating it. We can forget the absolutely minor detail that we need to amass 250 gold and also create another duchy title. These are minor inconveniences on the road to glory. I have also launched a feast, which we will be partaking in shortly, just to try and bolster our prestige. I have spent a little bit trying to increase our numbers here, so that we can eventually attack what is looking to be an alliance that is forming around us to our northeast. You can see that the High Chieftain of Samogutia, whatever that is how you say it, has allied Courland, and in fact also Lithuania. So we're going to have all 3 of them to fight at the same time. You can see just now if I look at them, they have about 1,000 troops, they've got 1,400 and they have 700. So you're talking about us fighting between 2,000 and 3,000 at any given time. That is why I was trying to bolster our numbers a wee bit. We also have a set of chainmail that is currently being crafted, and we have 1 province too many, so we're going to have to give one away, and it's a case of which one we give. Now I'm thinking we give Dobrzyń away. Plock's got a lot of build slots and could be handy to have later somewhere in the southern holds of the land. So I think I'm going to give this one to... Again, we're looking for the future. We're looking for someone with good stewardship and someone who's also content. The idea being that if you give it to someone content, they're going to be quite happy not to cause too many problems. And it looks like Vingaldus here, who's also a giant, is willing to take up the mantle. So we'll be giving that to him right now. He's going to be getting that passed to him. So he's now our vassal. I was also having a quick look at our commanders. Now we only have 5 out of 7, so there's 2 more possibly available. But if you look, we have 2 of them just now. 2 commanders over 20 or if you look just now, we have 2 commanders on 28 prowess, 1 on 15, 1 on 12, 1 on 10. So everywhere up from sort of 10 is like reasonably good. Those 2 are just insane. Coupled with us and our prowess of 35. 35 prowess. I think we'll probably win most combats that come down to a fight with commander, shall we say. But we're going to let time continue and we'll see what adventures arise this time. We're having a cheery gathering and we are welcoming our friends. Our prestige we are slowly bleeding, but I think that's because we are rebuilding our new levies. As the feast is underway and our guests are eating and drinking merrily, Bidris approaches Gerkis and me at the great table. This is a marvellous feast. All my compliments to the hosts. I think we'll give our wife the credit. She's hosting, she's pregnant, we want her to be happy and content. So we'll give her the plaudits for it. Even though we would have very much liked the prestige if we were metagaming. We now have, you can see, a palisade has been constructed in Pokervis. The idea here is that we're going to be harder to raid. Okay, tastefully insulting. As plate after plate of food is brought into the Great Hall, an unmistakable smell reaches me, and I smile. That my thick-skinned vassal, Chieftain Sargonis, is sensitive to lemon is something I sadly forgot to tell the cook. I bid you all welcome, and I pray you will find the food to your liking. Do we like him? We do not like... No, he doesn't like us. He does not like us. Huh. We're vengeful, so I think we're gonna tell him to really enjoy the food and the lemons. I'm sure he will. A guest apart. With Gerkis to thank very much for its success. 150 prestige. Thank you very much. That's bolstered our bank a little bit more. We're going to keep letting our troops... Oh. My prisoner Galindus. I believe at one point he was in fact one of my very strong commanders. But he has ended up dying. We now have a daughter. Dagas. I like Dagas. We'll go with that just now. I have also renamed my axe. The axe is now called the Problem Solver. Very fitting with our family's motto, which is, an axe can fix any problem. These are the touches of roleplay you can expect here. We will let time continue once again, and I think we're just going to be preparing to go to war. What would be great here is if any one of those 3 ended up going into war. My champion Narval approaches me with a thoughtful expression. Is there anyone special to you, my lord? He must read my irritation at such a personal question from my face, because he continues. I mean, is there anyone you wish to dedicate your commissioned artifact to? It is turning out well, but a meaningful inscription would make it feel even more personal. So this is, I believe, armour. Yeah, I don't think I'd like to wear armour named after my wife. I think there's no need. It's just a piece of armour. If it was a crown or something, or maybe a sceptre, I'd understand it, but for that situation, it's a no from me. It's a no from me. So, they've got about 2,800 men if they can amass everyone and get them together in the same place. So, what I'm thinking about is spending what little bit of prestige we have here. We've got 349, so we could increase the size here once again, which is what we're going to do. And I think I might also try to bolster the size of our cavalry. And I think that is what we're going with. We're going to be losing prestige here. We just need to sort of keep the head down, get up to full strength, and then we can declare war. I am thinking, I'll be honest... Oh, Rune's out! Welcome back, Rune. Yeah, still sterile, sadly, but... yeah, I'll start educating him. He's been in for a bit of a hard time there. His stats have turned out not bad as well for a 7-year-old, I have to say. Our money is actually quite healthy, if you look at it. It's just the prestige that we're kind of hemorrhaging. I reckon if we've even got 2.5 to like... I think if we have between 2.5 to 3,000 men, we're going to be able to challenge the sort of balance there. So this is Gerkis, our daughter. I think we'll... yeah, I think I'll have my women educator. My women, what a great term, right? For bit in the side. Which is, I guess, what a concubine was. It was just an elevated... I guess side check in a way. Our characters though, you can see it's pretty. He's pretty chunky. He's a bit of a unit, and he's progressing nicely. We're 34 years old now. Plenty we can still do. Here we go. My armour on Navate updates me on his progress, droning on about the limits of hammer and bellows as my mind reels with bold ideas for my mail. Forging may not be my personal forte, but that doesn't mean I can't have a say in how my money is spent. Now, do we have a few suggestions? Have we considered it a different angle? Let me look at his sketches. I think we'll look at his plans. The aircraft producer will be of higher quality. That is what we like to see. Looks like we know our stuff. No, we're about 1,500 away from being at absolute full strength, full singing, full dancing. So the alliance system, they've got 1,600. They've got more allies now. That ally is from within us though, so that ally is obviously not going to join them. It's also the guy that ended up having a bad reaction. He had a bad reaction, I believe, because we, yeah. Sorry about that, big man. Sorry about that. So, total troops we're going to be facing. 650. 650. Oh, they are been raided and lost a lot of men. So there's 1,500. Okay, they're going to be about 3,000, but I think now is as good a time as any. Oh, we could go for a duchy. We take the duchy, all we need is the gold to create the... Yeah, let's take that. That'll give us a big swathe of Lithuania. This is a big war though. This really is a big war, so we need to prepare ourselves and need everyone to be on their top behaviour, their top form. But let us go across the border and claim the duchy and then earn the right to create the Kingdom of Lithuania. Okay, the troops are raising. We're going to go straight across the border. It would be absolutely ideal if we could immediately ambush their main army before they can sort of meet up. Sadly, it looks like he might actually be about to outrun us. I'm hoping we can catch him. We need to destroy him before he can meet up with the rest of the gang. That's the dream here. He keeps running. My son and heir Jägernut has been impressed with one of those household champions for a very long time. After finally meeting in person, he has been repeating the warrior's words to himself. Work hard and you can master anything. Yeah, hard work's going to get him what he wants. I think they're going to end up going and meeting up. I don't think there's much we can do about it, so I think we're just going to siege their capital and let them come at us. I imagine they're going to try and meet up their troops. I could try and intercept you, though. Yes, thank you very much. Even if we can catch 1,000 of their men off guard, start the battle before they come in. This is the war decider here, honestly, this early on. Oh no, they've managed to retreat somehow. That's interesting. Not sure how they pulled that. So that's them got two of their bodies of troops together. If the third one comes together, we're probably going to have to run back to our land and try and fight them in the forest, I think. They've not counterattacked us elsewhere, so we just need to stay on our toes. They're also going to slowly, like gradually increase in numbers, and there's not much we can do about that, sadly. This is a big, big war. This is the war that will allow us to sit and just try and gather some gold to create the... In fact, we won't... My lord, my champion Narvate waves me over to a covered armour stand. He's trying hard to keep a professional demeanour, but I can see the fire in his eyes as he tells me his work is done. With a flourish, he rips the fabric covering away, and my eyes grow wide. While the chain links do not offer room for decoration, The fine work on the riveting sets this piece apart from common mail. The set includes a nasal helmet and mail coif, padded with linen. The whole armour has been plated with a thick layer of gold. Wow. +2 prowess, extra prestige per month, and control. That's an excellent piece of armour. I'll tell you what, that is getting chucked straight on. The Randolfski mail. I like that. That's going straight on. Honestly, our prowess in battle is simply growing and growing. Are they going to try and attack us here and cut us off? And at that moment, we get a new life martial perk. So, enduring hardships. Enemy occupations do not. That's kind of. I feel like that's kind of vital in terms of us maintaining control. We have almost. By almost, I mean we're halfway to sieging this down. It looks like they are, in fact, going to be going for us. They're going for 2 of them, I think. I also notice that Chief Golding has finished increasing control. So let us reallocate him. Oh wait, has he? Yeah, he has. So we've just got control back in Skalovia. I think we'll start doing it here and try and get control fully in the south. Now, do we have to convert anyone? We do. I will start converting down here in the south. Didn't realise that was on the cards here. They are going to double siege us here, which is frustrating. Oh god, we're ill again. This isn't good. Okay, we're going to do no more than what is necessary. Brought me a concoction made from buckthorn and centre. This time that's worked. Okay, our character is getting quite regularly ill, which makes me worry a little bit, and I do feel somewhat concerned that there may be something going on. Our wife is pregnant again. She's pregnant again. This succession is going to be very, very messy. But the siege here's almost done. I think we'll head back here for the forest and then try and attack them from sort of friendly terrain. So once we've done that, we're going to head back to here. Friendly terrain, I think I'll come round here and I'll attack the lesser troops. So we'll do that and then come in there. Right, we've already broke their siege attempts, which is excellent. I'm happy to allow them to try and join up. Nope, we want to go that way, sorry. We want to gather up here. I'm happy to let them go siege that and we'll just increase numbers. I'll chase them down here. We'll go for our terrain. They're going after the raiders. I'll tell you what, raiders have been both a blessing and an absolute pain in this playthrough. If they come into my lands though, I'll go remove them. Are they going to try and siege it? If they siege that, they're dead. Yeah, they're dead. There's no way they'll finish that in time. Task finished. Chief Golden, look at the man go. You can't stop him. You just can't stop him. We're getting raided twice now. Sons of bitches. I'm hopeful we can catch them and then immediately turn around and attack the ones in the south. Luckily our walls are now finished, so the palisade should buy us a bit of time. You can see we're booting their arse here. And then we're going to go down and do the same here. Raiders are not welcome here, although I suppose raiders honestly aren't really welcome anywhere, are they? Once we've defeated these, we'll sort of try and gather the army. We need one big pitched battle against them, don't we? We are now known for our dedication to our faith, as we should be. So we're going to head up there. We'll try and bolster our troops, get up to maximum number, and then we're going to go across the border and I think we'll go for the capital here. We are no longer ill, which is incredibly important for us fighting in large battles. We're going to go across and start sieging their capital. We can now appoint, yeah, I think we want some of our kids to become decent commanders. Oh god, dangerous faction. Don't do this right now. Please just don't do this just now. They want a white peace. No thank you. I'm quite content with how this is going. Are you going via sea somewhere? What are they doing there? Yeah, I'm not interested in a white peace, I'm afraid, my friend. We're pressing on with the status quo here. I honestly think if we fought them in a battle and they had up to about 3,000 men, with the commanders we possess, I don't think they're going to be able to do much. He's also just, in my opinion, very stupidly used a lot of gold to try and go via sea to my capital. I don't really fully follow that. Now here, 341, 400, so we should be, yeah, we can easily siege that and then hopefully counter that. That is a lot of men arriving here. Where are they going? Why are you here? They're Viking adventurers, please don't raid me. Go somewhere else, there's lots of loot further inland. Right, we've swayed our religious man. It looks like they're going straight through the land, which is a blessing at this point. We're about to capture the capital and then we're going to go straight here and try and get a pitched battle. I am going to take my time getting here and go via our own land, as in here. Because this will let us replenish a bit more. So if we go there and then we go try and fight them, we'll replenish numbers. We have some prisoners. Audra. She's betrothed to one of the lords of their land, so I am happy to keep her in prison right now. Quick to anger. I was watching Rune play with other children when Aerolis tried to push him over. Soon a brawl had broken out among the children. Yeah, I think you want your kids being able to stand up for themselves, especially in Viking culture. We're not going to stop them. We've already broken their siege. I'm going to move down here and try and cut them off. So it's saying they're defending in a forest. They have more men at arms. I fancy our chances. Big battle here. Really big battle. Really big battle. We've got the edge. Yes. Our champion Rose was... Oh shit. It was slain. We've inherited the... Oh no. Well, we've won this battle, which is massive for us. I think we just lost one of our absolutely broken OP commanders though, if I'm not mistaken. So stepping up to be our new chancellor is going to be... It's going to be Chieftain Sergonus. That should be fine. We also got another province, so we... Where did we get? I literally skipped it because I'm an idiot. So this holding... Did I get rid of Plock? I could get rid of Plock and keep our holdings all in the north. Again, I'd rather give this to someone who's content. So this one, I think, stewardship and content. You're already a vassal, you're a vassal. Alexander. Great learning, so that could be good for future proofing. That could allow us to improve our development. I'm going to now ransom this this individual. Oh, if we win this war, I think we can just about immediately get on the road in terms of creating the kingdom. I'm going to go siege Memo. We'll split their army apart. It should take them a while to replenish, so hopefully this will be fine. Time's going to tell here, I think. So we're beginning to siege this. We'll hold their capital, so we have the edge. They're going to honestly have to come and unsiege that. So if we just try and float around the area here and just counter them when they do. Oh whoa! The play date between my daughter Gerkis and Chieftain Golding's son Kugis came to an abrupt end as Kugis was rendered lifeless in a... Oh my god. Oh my god. That's like our best friend as well. Killed his son. Oh mate. I swear, Father, it was just a game. I think we'd give her I think we'd give him a favour to protect our child. Looking at her traits. Wrathful, diligent, ambitious and vengeful. Yeah, I think we'd understand what he'd maybe want to do, so I'd give him a weak hook. He's also, honestly, is our character's friend. Like, he is our friend. That's pretty sad though, I don't like that. Don't like that one bit. I'm honestly tempted to upgrade the Parasite, 110 gold. I really should wait though, shouldn't I? Because we could do it pretty quickly if we maybe grab some more prisoners and... Right, they're gathering their troops, so it looks like they're going to have about 2,500. And that's obviously going to just keep increasing and increasing. So if they do end up coming this way, I think I may retreat to our land and try and fight them in friendly territory. Because we get quite a few buffs for that. I think they're potentially coming here, they're going to counter siege. I don't think the AI can make up its mind here quite what it wants to do. Either that, they've heard about the problem solver and their armour, and they know that trying just about anything isn't going to go well for them. I mean, I'm fine with this. They're literally letting us siege a second holding. It's just increasing our war score and hopefully shortening the war overall. So as far as I can tell, one of the allies in this war wants to fight us, and the one that's actually defending is just sort of sitting there not doing much, which is interesting to say the least. This siege is about to be over. That's us at 74%. I'm going to go back, move through our lands and get closer to their capital. Honestly, I'd love them to come and attack us here, especially in our own land. They'll end up ouchied if they decide to do that. We're going to hopefully bolster our numbers a bit here as they're retreating. They're actually retreating. What are they doing? They're going north. I'll sit here for a little bit. I'll maybe wait a month or so and then we'll go north and see if we can head them off. They're going to go counter siege it, surely. They have to. Where are they going? I'm actually noticing we've got 3,300 men now. I'm going to just gather the troops together. This is massively helpful. If we can get... Are they going to go via sea again? Because that's what it looks like. But yeah, we've now got an amount of men that we outnumber them. So I think we're going to start giving chase. I'll head towards the tribe of Silao. Defending in forest, more command. I don't think so. I don't think you're going to beat me here, I'm afraid. I mean, worst case, I can just wait here for you. They are increasing in numbers. I'm going to go in. I think we'll reduce their numbers even if we lose to an amount that we can accept. We're not losing this. There's no way. Chief Fingoldus was wounded by... Oh no. I'm looking for Big Golden to step up a bit here. There he is. Oh no. We just got some wins there. That is us once again slapped about the enemy. We're at 92% war score, so that win is impending. We just need to keep letting it tick. I think I'm going to leave my army standing here and just be close to their main holding. My skills in philosophy and theology has served me well, and it occurs to me that this knowledge may also be useful to you. Happy to share what... Yeah, I think we can take that for a weak hook on Alexander. Our learning has increased by 2. Excellent. Right, I think we've done our damage here. We are going to end this war now. That's us now got a new duchy in the north. We can immediately disband our troops. Like so. 276 gold. And our task has been finished here. I assume it's by the gold master himself. We're going to send him to the... We're going to send him to the south, try and get this place quelled. And then we need to look at creating titles. I assume it's not going to be too straightforward. So we now have the right amount of titles, we just need to create a new duchy. That is the only thing. So up here, we could create the duchy, right? So we can usurp it for 250 gold. I may try to wait and gather enough gold just to do them both in one go. This has Baldens in it. They both have Baldens. I'm very tempted to try and keep them and give some of these away. I might give Grusso to someone. So these are all these chaps are content. So Alexander is powerful. Oh yeah, we're going to give it to our vassal and champion here. We'll give that to him. And then I think what I'll do is we're 5 out of 4 now. Ragnita, I think we'll give that to someone. Bajoris, let's give him a holding as well, get him on the books. There we go. Excellent. We can usurp, but I don't think we want to. And there's little else here we want to do. So, we're going to go raiding soon, I think, and try and gather up a couple of 100 gold. Got a new martial perk. Excellent. Prepared conscription. Strict organisation. Yeah, I'm going to go for the increased control. We need to try and maintain control over what we currently have. It is changing a lot. I'm actually honestly contemplating going to war again just to take this. We take one of them, we're getting closer to our boundary we wanted in the south. Do you have any allies? You do. They are... Yeah, that's fine. I think we can go to war here. I think we're going to go to war in the south. Try and grab another bit of territory. The more powerful we are, the better. We are going for just a county. I'm going to go for Lomza to start with. And then we're going to cross the border. What would be absolutely ideal here, as in banging, is if we manage to grab some prisoners and then ransom them. Like, we need gold just now. I think we need 500 gold in the bank. I also can't explain to you how tempting it is for me just to start churning out artifacts. Like, I need a crown still. I need a scepter. I could try and get some trinkets. The want is there, believe me. I just want to start creating them, but 100 gold a piece just now. There's more important things we need to do, like try and sort out our secession laws and create the overall kingdom. With a siege underway, it doesn't look like they're going to offer much resistance here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to split them in half and just double siege. That's what we're going with here. Unfortunately, there's a couple of thousand men about here. They appear to be getting chased. I think those are raiders that this chap is actually running down, which is interesting. So we're going to be double sieging them. We just need to stay on our toes in terms of moving men, should they decide to come and say hello here. They appear to be too busy chasing them rather than showing any interest in us. I've received a missive from High Chieftain Codir of Kurland. It claims that Chieftain Patelis, my vassal, has requested support in a plot against me. There is nothing I value more than loyalty. Codir's letter reads, hence why I share this with you. Now, Codir of Kurland. I am not going to believe you. Yeah, I'm going to trust my vassals. I'm going to trust my vassals in this instance. Although he does hate me. He despises me, so maybe he was being honest. Oh no. I may have made a mistake. I guess we have technically came in and taken him, like, we're his new lord. So I'm going to guess he probably doesn't like that. And who can blame him? We are about to take their capital. I'm hoping we grab some prisoners. If not, after this war, we're going to raid and try and get some gold together in the bank. Okay, so we have won this war here. We have got a couple of combatants captured, but sadly they cannot afford the ransom. So we're just going to go ahead. We're going to take the land. We're going to disband the troops, like so. And then I think we're gonna raid. We just need to figure out where we want to raid. I actually might go raid Courland. Could be a good move. I assume they've not really been raided here. Oh no, I'm very wrong. Most of it, well, not most of it, but one of it has been raided. I think that's where we're gonna go. So we'll hit there. We'll hit these isles, and then we'll try and head back. That's the dream here. Lomza we can give to someone. I will give it to. Let's give it to Vingoldus. I'll give it to him, increase his sort of holdings and his prowess here within the kingdom. So we've reduced Mazovia to one state now. We just need to be very careful and stay on our toes. So here we are going to raise all of our troops as raiders, and then we're going to go across the border and we're going to hit the capital, I think. That has got no raid loot, that's got 3. I guess it's prisoners we're looking for more than anything. Prisoners are the highest prize we can get here. Low control. Our man's working on it. Golden's working on it. He's working on it in the south though. So we'll move in. We'll start raiding, and hopefully we'll grab some prisoners that we can ransom. That's the dream here. I was watching Room play with other children when Aurelius tried to push him over. Is this? I think Aurelius might be a little bit of an angry man. Rune should not linger on matters less. Yeah, I don't want our child to be forgiven. That's not in our character's nature. Effects. Do you want to? Yeah, you can give me gold for your whoever that is. That's fine with me. So we're going to raid here. Hopefully, we're going to get some captives. We'll see. I'm going to go down there because that's 15 coin here. That works for me. Let's go. Oh wait, there's 3 coin there. We could quickly raid that, come down here, drop the money off, and then head north. So we'll do like a sort of round road here. That's the plan. I was hoping our character would pick up like the raider trait or maybe eventually get Viking, but I guess we've probably not quite raided enough thus far. So we're going to hit there, head there, then we'll head south once we've hit this one. We're about 180 gold short of being able to do our title shenanigans that we need. Our character is still only 39, so this should easily be achievable here. I hope. So we're going to get the lads to head back there once they've looted. 30th of March it'll be finished and then they'll get back into our terrain. Oh. Jaegernaut has been asking me for a rolling hoop for a long time, and I told him I would get one for him in 3 months if he displayed more focus in his studies. He simply waved my offer away, saying he did not really care about that anymore. Yeah, a changing mind is a healthy mind. I think we want him to be fickle. Prisoners taken in siege, thank you very much. 50 gold. That's exactly why we're doing what we're doing. We're going to drop off our loot. 404, excellent. Right, could we go across here and raid? Because we have been at war with them. 15 gold if we raid that. Let's go straight in for the Capitale. And again, we'll hope for 15 gold there. So we could hit that and then hit that. Fine with me. Absolutely fine with me. We raid there. Oh yeah, we've got a load of gold in this area. This could actually get us just about to the creating the kingdom point. Excellente. So with 3 raids done, we've delivered our loot. We've got 466 in the bank, which means we're about 40 coin short of doing what we need to do here. We can ransom. Oh yes, that's us done. We're now able to do it. Once that ransom money's in, we should be able to create the kingdom. There's the money in, so thank you very much. We will usurp. Oh no, we're going to designate a guardian first. 20 stewardship for our daughter. That works perfectly well for me. We can usurp the title, which is what we want to do. Thank you very much. Then we're going to go in here and we're going to create the kingdom title. The Kingdom of Lithuania. You're now a mighty king. Tell me something that I don't know. Well, my friends, this has been a glorious, glorious turn of events. There he is. King Fread of Lithuania. We're going to immediately change this to the Kingdom of Prussia and Prussian. Our map colour we will be changing and keeping it grey. I think the grey is nice, it's very fitting. We're going to customise the title and then look at that. Look at that. I think this is an excellent way to finish up episode 3. From this point onwards, I think we'll be looking elsewhere to see where we can sort of consolidate our conquests. I think we will be looking to the north and maybe trying to use this coastline here as our next sort of buffer. And we do obviously still have, if we were interested, a subjugate that we could use. Now, we're going to have to use that in someone that we can sort of bully and maintain within our realm of influence, so we need to think about that one. But my friends, thank you once again. I'm sure you will all agree with me that King Fread of Prussia, may I add, is looking mighty fine here. Mighty fine, especially now that he's adorning his axe and chainmail. Until the next one, my friends, toodle pip for now.